Hello and welcome back to another Understand Your Buy video. In this video, we're looking at acrostics. So what is an acrostic? Well, an acrostic is where each letter of a word stands for something and it spells an intelligible word. They differ from acronyms in that they actually spell a word. An acronym like BBC doesn't actually spell a word, but each letter stands for something. An acrostic is where each letter stands for something, but it also spells an intelligible word. So in the example here, we have CLEAR, which is one of the acrostics I use in my own business, and CLEAR stands for client-focused, logical, engaging, accurate, and results-driven. These are the 5 factors that, for me, imply that something is in fact clear. So how does it work? Well, being memorable is a fundamental issue in sales messaging. Acrostics allow lots of information to be collated together and recorded logically and sequentially and easily. It also allows the same message to be recorded every time with little to no divergence. And this is really, really important. If you've got lots of different people in your business and we ask them the same question, hey, what does it mean to be clear? With an acrostic, they're hitting these 5 markers every time. They'll obviously talk in their own language about each and one of those, but they're using that as a structure. Without that in place, they will say different things. There is divergence, and that's the issue. So how can you use it? Well, acrostics can work extremely well, but they're best suited for internal use, for internal sales teams. And that's because when you actually highlight an acrostic externally, for some reason, it appears a little bit amateur. So for you to talk to me and me to say, oh, it's client-focused, logical, etc., and you don't realize it spells the word clear, it seems really professional and really prepared. Whereas if I highlight to you, it spells the word clear. For some people, it can be a little bit gimmicky. So it's best used internally rather than externally, and we can use it to remember certain things. I had one client in particular where when they're asked what their USP is, the unique selling point, I don't believe in unique selling points, but that's another story for another day. But when they're asked what the USP is, the unique selling point, the answer is USP. Uptake, so many people are already using our stuff. Strategy, we approach things in this way, not that way. And pricing, we price our model in a different way. So when somebody says, why should I choose you? What makes you unique? What's your USP? All they have to remember is USP, and they say the same thing every time. So that's an acrostic. An acrostic is a word where each letter spells out a word itself. So it's different from an acronym, because an acronym like BBC doesn't spell a word, but an acrostic is where it spells a word. And it's a really powerful tool to help you become more memorable and to make sure everybody is saying the same thing. Well, that's it for another Understand Your Buyer video. And if you like this kind of stuff, then you'll definitely like the book, which you can buy at understandyourbuyer.com.